Yo, we're in here, Pro Tour Ixalan, day one, recap, going over the draft, talking a little bit about standard, and want to say welcome in, much love, Trav here. Really appreciate you, appreciate the Magic community, this opportunity, everything I've been able to do. God, for lucky top decks along the way, thank you. Currently walking back to our hotel room, gonna go out to Whole Foods for dinner tonight, actually. Just efficiency, because I want to do well tomorrow. I am battling tomorrow. I do want to win. It's not worth it for me to show up and not try my hardest. So we're about to do that. Interesting. Just walked by someone on the street doing some drugs. That's cool. Shout out to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I have another video you can check out, my mid-tournament report, which can show you kind of where my head is at. In a different place, working on some different projects. This is the first Pro Tour that it just doesn't matter that much to me because of the life position that I'm in. But again, I still want to succeed. So I'm happy to be able to play tomorrow at 4-4. I just picked up a loss to Shota Yasuoka. A pleasure playing against him. I've beaten him once before, 2010 in 2011 Philadelphia. That was pretty cool. So, let's talk about, well, first off, the other projects I'm working on. Today, during the tournament, I started to write a little mini autobiography just covering Magic up until now. And I already have the chapters laid out. I'm gonna bang it out December when I'm in Seattle, release it, and I'm gonna drop that and my other ebooks as paper books that you can buy on Amazon. If I don't do it, I want you to bully the fuck out of me for not doing what I say. So that's the projects I'm gonna close up. Very excited about that. And I already got some comments. A lot of people said, yo, go for it. Someone else said you should wait a couple years. Why now? Well, the reason is, I think that this will be my last year as a serious Magic pro. I'll play, if I qualify for the Pro Tours next year, I will play in them, but I'm not going to be a grinder. I'll keep playing Magic, I'll make content, I will keep the coaching business going and all that, but I'm just not motivated to grind Grand Prix for pro points. I'm not chasing pro points with my life. Therefore, I'm thinking about like how I can wrap up, like close full circle, and I think it would be a good time to share my story, which I've never told in full, so we can do that. I want to say, I keep wanting to say this, I don't want to demotivate you from chasing the Pro Tour if you're doing that, because I don't regret it at all. It was well worth it, but it's crossed off the bucket list, so on to the next thing, right? If it's still on your bucket list, keep it on there till you cross it off. It will be worth it. Okay, enough of that. Let's talk about the draft. And I know you guys want to see my standard deck, but I'm not going to drop that one till tomorrow or later because I don't want people to know exactly what we're playing. So this is my draft. This is the least prepared not the least prepared I've been for draft. I was reasonably prepared for draft with good strats. I started off with a Ixalan's binding. Definitely I wanted to draft black-white. I think it's great. A lot of pros are kind of forcing it, and that's okay. So I knew it wouldn't necessarily be open. Ended up being fairly open, or open enough. Took Ixalan's binding, second pack and third packs, both had no black or white cards, so I picked a couple blue cards. Then I got Inspiring Cleric. I got Anointed Deacon like 5th or something, so I thought that was a signal that I could maybe move in. And then some interesting stuff happened in pack 2. I opened on a Contract Killing, or maybe a Pierce Interdiction. I took Contract Killing over Bishop Soldier, and Bishop Soldier tabled. And then I got another Bishop Soldier, like 8th pick, over these two Aerosaurs, or my third Aerosaur. Overall, the deck, it's a bit clunky. You can tell it's got a lot of 4 and 5 drops, so I thought I would want to play 17 lands to make sure I hit my land drops. It does have answers for any kind of bomb and any kind of auras. People like creature enchants in this format, so I thought it would be pretty decent if I hit my land drops. I've got good early game, lots of late game, and some fires to finish the deal. I decided I like the cobbled wings here. People are mixed on this card. It's not necessarily the best when you're trading 1-for-1 a lot, but I think it's pretty good with like a bishop soldier. And also I'm gaining so much life that I can be down 2 creatures and kill them in the air while my life total is padded. The way the matches played out, I mean, game 1 I kept a great 4-card, 3-land hand. My first 6 draws are lands, and I almost won. The next game, I keep a 4-spell, 3-land again. 5 of my first 6 draws are lands, but I actually kill on the 7th turn. And then the third game, I go 9 lands, 8 spells. Oh, Trev, you're complaining. That in round 3, I also started with 4 lands, 3 spells, and ended on 12 lands, 5 spells. Insanity. However, it just makes me grateful for last season because I was very lucky to be in the running for Draft Master at all. I had more flood today in 3 rounds than I did in 24 rounds last season. I also had a game where I had 3 lands in play and I had 5 4s and a 5 in my hand, couldn't cast them. I think you could make a case for 16. I still like 17. And I did catch 1 kind of major misplay, or any sort of misplay is major, but I won that match. So 1-2 head into constructed. Really like our constructed deck, which I'll share tomorrow. Went 2-1 versus Tamer. Lost to Shota. He's very good, and he had a nice version with some nice plays. And then I lost to a mono red, but I never hit my third line. I just had some fucking garbage ass draws. And then I beat 2 Tamers and a blue-white control. So pretty happy to be playing tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm going for a hike, most likely. Monday, I'm flying back. And then I've got Portland and Santa Clara. And I'll be writing my books and dropping my projects and so on in between. It's going to be real good. I'm really excited to share. Very appreciative of this opportunity. Thank you. And I'll drop a bunch of announcements as it happens. So it's going to be good. Thank you so much. And let me know what you think in the comments. I will look forward to speaking with you soon. Peace out.